doing? This is Weapons Tech Mac coming to you from deep in the heart of Texas, and tonight I've got a review on this Island Armory M1911 FS Tactical, and I did kind of a comparison review part of this with a Glock 20 that I have, but the main focus was on the Glock 20. But this is just going to focus on this Rock Island. Now this is about a 9-year-old gun, so this is one of the earlier series of the 1911 A1 FS Tactical. So we'll verify that it's clear. Nothing there. Dump the mag, nothing down the tube. All right, so I took this out shooting a couple of days ago, and man, this thing is a nail driver. This is a 10 millimeter. Full size 1911 by Rock Island Armory, and even with the, this is an older version of this. Now they've made like a Gen 2, which is supposedly even a better setup, but this thing is amazing. Now it weighs probably almost 2 3/4, close to a little over 2.5 pounds. It's got some weight to it, so it's able to handle a little bit of recoil that you're going to get from 10 millimeter. I mean, that's not, recoil wasn't that big of a deal. It's got night sights, and these are some custom grips. Our Texas grips, come and take it. Who knows, maybe we'll be saying that if Trump doesn't get his appeals through and Biden wins. Bloody hell, God help us all. But one of my buddies said, well, maybe old Biden will be the old standard politician, promise the world and not do shit. So, we might be safe that way as well. All I can say is I tried my best, and so if Trump loses, so be it. I'm not going to go burn down anything or riot my neighborhood. I'll just carry on doing my thing, working, making gun videos, making sure all my magazines are loaded and we're ready to roll. But anyway, very impressed with this pistol right here. Very impressed with the accuracy, dead on balls accurate. I've got me and a buddy of mine, Victor, shooting this thing, and man, it'll just, if I had my eyes and non-shakes of 30 years ago, I could hold a group within the size of a quarter at 15 yards with this thing. Now, it's not quite like that, but the thing I like about this is, the trigger pull's about 5 3/4 pounds. Real nice. Of course, most 1911s do have really good trigger pull, and as a 1911, it is single action. So you gotta either have a round in and cock back the hammer. It's got ambidextrous safeties on both sides. It has slide stop only on the left side. Skeletonized hammer trigger. Of course, it's a 1911, so it's going to have the grip on the back strap. It has a very nice beaver tail, so you're not getting any slide bite or anything, hammer bite, none of that. Pardon the noise in the background. Fort Hood is doing some target practice. So if you hear big booms, that's what they're busy doing their thing. It's got kind of a entrance flared out magazine well, so mags go in there real nice. And then if you have to rip them out, you've got something to pull on. It's got a nice rail at the bottom. Put whatever thing you want on there. Now this, like I said, is an earlier model, so somebody's Cerakoted it, and it's getting a little bit of wear. This is not my gun. I wished it was. It's a friend of mine. He lent it to me to clean it up and do my gunsmith thing on it. And then I said, well, hey, what about if I just go out there and give it a run, try it out? And he's like, go ahead. And so making this video. So Mike, thanks for the use of the Rock Island 10 millimeter. It's a fun shooter. And I'm sure you'll have peace of mind having this protect you up in bear country as you're hiking around. But this thing is accurate as all get out. So what I'm going to do is I'll do a little up close and personal with this thing, run through a few more specs, and show you the video of us shooting it, and then do kind of a nuts and bolts and finish up, and hopefully I can get this video posted the next day or two. So let's do kind of an up close and personal now. All right, so there she is, a little closer up. Take a look at her. I love those grips. They're very aggressive grips, but it doesn't hurt you. You know, some grips can really dig into your hand. Of course, it's got front and rear serrations, fairly aggressive serrations. This thing's barrel length is 5-inch barrel, and total overall length of the pistol is 8 3/4 inches long. Its width is 1 inch and 1/3, and of course it's a single stack. Capacity is 8 rounds, 10 millimeter. The height is 5 inches. So this is just basically the standard size of a full 1911. I'll bring it back out one of my old GI 1911s that ATI I picked up a while back for cheap, and compare the size, because that is based on exact GI 1911 from World War II in Korea. All right, so here's a comparison between a GI standard 1911 and the Island Armory. Of course, the old standard GI 1911 doesn't have rail or forward serrations, standard grips. But if you look it up like that, it's pretty much exact. Same dimensions that way, and same dimensions width-wise, length-wise, height-wise. The only thing that's different is obviously one's 10 millimeter and the other's 45. I really like the old ATI 45. I picked up that for like $325 on Gunbuyer. That was a few years ago, but I mean, you can see this Rock Island. Of course, it's a little wider this way because they've added this rail, but for the most part, other than that, these two are almost exact. So if you know what a standard 1911 is and you want one of these, that's the size you're going to get. Weight-wise, they're almost exactly as well. This has a little bit more weight. I'd say it probably got about 7 more ounces because of that rail, because it is an all-steel gun, as is this, but it doesn't have the rail. But yeah, this Rock Island, you ever get a chance to get a Rock Island 10 millimeter, I don't think you'll be disappointed. So we'll kind of take it to the range and then show you some takedown on this thing, and then do a wrap up, and we'll take it to there. One. All right, so we got a Rock Island Armory 10 millimeter. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Can't beat that. Nice. All right, we got a Rock Island Armory that's gonna be taken down here. We've already cleared it. There's no magazine, nothing in the tube. What we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to take that paper clip and put it right in there. See that little hole there on the guide rod? We're gonna put the paper clip in there. And we'll go to that end just a second. All right, so we got her in there, right like that. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna release the slide catch right there, slide release. All right, so now we got the pin in there, release, slide, release, and we're gonna take that little slide stop out, push him right out there like that. And that baby is just gonna come right off like that. And bam. Now we can look it inside. Doesn't look too bad. Right in here. Not too bad. Now we're gonna pull this barrel back. Pull the barrel back, push the link back, and then you're just going to be able to pull him right out like that. Now all you got to do is push the link forward, and then the barrel will come straight out like the old standard 1911, and there you go. Now it's time to clean this bad boy up. It's not too bad, doesn't look too bad inside. Barrel looks pretty good. Yeah, this is gonna be a slick little baby to clean up. All right, so we're gonna put a wrap on this Rock Island Armory 1911 tactical. Such a fun gun to shoot. And I don't know how many rounds through it, very reliable for the most part, and extremely accurate. I've already indicated that. So if you ever get a chance to get one of these Rock Islands, I'm hearing that they've just gotten better since these earlier models came out, and this is a damn good gun. I mean, you've got you know, the back strap is stippling there. Then you've got a very aggressive grips. Now, yes, these are customized Texas come and take it grips, but the grips that come with these tacticals are much like this. And of course, you have the night sights and extended beaver tail, skeletonized trigger and hammer, a nice rail. This guy is ready for bear. And so I give the Rock Island Armory M1911A1 Tactical a big thumbs up. If you want a very accurate, hard-hitting gun, this is your buddy right here. Now, of course, they're going fairly expensive nowadays during the great gun famine. And yeah, you can find some 10mm, but buffalo bore is getting very difficult to find. So, you know, you're looking 10mm for target shooting in that, you know, that's still out there, but the heavy duty hunting stuff is a little harder to come by. But I wouldn't let you stop that, you know, maybe when things calm down, if they ever calm down, definitely be worth your while to pick one of these up. And so, as always, signing off deep in the heart of Texas. God bless Texas. God bless the United States of America. It definitely needs it right now. And long live the Republic.
came here